another trade here. Again, I didn't get my recording started in time. So you can see we were working lower. We had a break and a new low. And then we had this engulfing bar. I waited for this bar to close and put my stop above it because I didn't trust that we were necessarily going higher on the engulfing bar alone. So I wanted to see how this bar closed. And you can see it closed quite bullish. So we're just looking really for a scalp here. But we may get more out of this one. And I'm actually going to move this up probably to right about there. Because we could run back and I assume we'll probably run back and try to test this high. But at this point, I'm just trying to get a scalp out of this trade. And notice again that we've been working higher most of the day, but we had this trend play out. You had a break and a new. Let me get this off here. Okay, you see we scalped out and I moved to break even here with my stop. See if we can get a runner going on this one. My hope is that we're going to climb on out of here. But again, we had this channel working up. We had a break and two legs to a new high. Then we're working down, had a break and two little legs to a new low. And then it reversed here. And really what I was just trying to do was get a move back, catch this run back to the EMA with the hope that I'm going to catch a reversal as well. So we'll see. And I've just got my safety stop at break even there. With 5 contracts left. I've already scalped out 15, so I've got 15 points in the bank, and we still got 5 left here. They tried to get the stop, but they couldn't get it that time anyway. So let's hope this thing continues to push higher. No surprise that we got a little resistance there because that's where we had resistance last time at that same price level. We'd really like to see this thing close fairly bullish and above the EMA. Here we go. Now we might get some movement here. We might survive this one. And you see how close we came within maybe a tick of getting my runner on that one. So looks like we're coming back again. We'll see how this bar closes based on what we'll do. If it closes bullish, I may just leave my stop where it's at. And if it closes neutral to bearish, I'll probably move my stop up 1 tick below it. But yeah, you see it ended up fairly bullish. So we're still moving higher here. Let's draw us a trend line. Let that kind of be our guide. Trend channel here. This was just a first entry long here, but again, I hope you understand why I played it that way. Come on, Real close there. Ooh, we bounced off my order. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. We got 7. We got 7 points plus on the runner. So that was a pretty nice run there. And again, the reason I like this one is that we're still looking. Prices are trying to go higher, as you can see. And we're still trending higher. And at this point, I don't have it on here, but I would still be looking for a possible measured leg here, which gives us a target of 39, just below 39.42. But I would also measure this leg and look for a possible measured move on that, which puts us up at 39.50. So but I really like this one just because the down move had played out, and we couldn't even take back 50% of this move up here. That's usually a pretty good sign that you'll get another leg up. And so once we had the break and the new low, which there is a hidden second entry there too. Let me back out a little bit. I've kind of scrunched this up some. But let's back out. As you can see, you got your move down, you try to go higher, and you got your second leg down. So that is a hidden second entry too. And again, you could have entered one tick above this bar on the engulfing bar and got a little better entry, but sometimes you'll get fooled on that. And we're not really that far away from the EMA. If we'd been way down here, somewhere real far away from that EMA, I probably would have played the engulfing bar. But in this case, I played it a little more safely, and I waited to see how this signal bar closed. And you can see that this thing actually opened and broke lower and traded all the way down to here, but it ends up closing way up here above this bar all in one move. That's a fairly bullish sign. It takes a lot of buying for this to be trading way down here and then turn it and move it all the way up here. So the buying was coming in, and you can see once we broke higher above this, the shorts realized, hey, I got to do something. I got to get out. And then it all rocketed up on that one bar. And that's where I got most of the runner there. I had a little interruption there. You see this thing has already moved back down strongly. So we got just about everything out of that we could. Anyway, this trade netted about $2,500. It was 35 points, a little over 35 points on the runner, because it was 5 contracts at 7 points, and then we scapped out at 15 contracts, so at 1 point, so 15 points. So I think it total net was just under 2,500 before commissions. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that live trade. People have been asking for these, so I'm trying to do some when I can, and that was just a quick, easy trade. And I really hoped it would go higher, but as you can see, I was wrong, and it sold off much stronger than it moved up. So, but the only part that mattered was that we read this correctly here. Left us in good shape. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that live trade. Again, that was just there was a hidden second entry, so it's really just a first entry on this chart. But the reason I liked it is because we were trying to make we're still trying to make a new high here. Prices are still trying, and they're really finding resistance around this 39.38. But the fact that we didn't even make a 50% correction before this trend played out, and a little bit away from the EMA with that nice bullish bar on a hidden second entry, I like that trade. That's a little more advanced, but hey, I was trying to get in a recording, and that's what the market gave me, so that's what I took, and I liked the trade. You can see my read was correct, and putting my exit just prior to these highs, that's why I do that, because you notice we didn't quite get there. So if you try to get every single tick out of a move, a lot of times, if I'd have done that, I probably would have given all this trade back. But that's why I put my exit on my runners a little bit before the next strong resistance or rather than putting it right at the highs, because you can see we wouldn't have made it there. I mean, I think I got out of that by an extra tick or two. So didn't leave me a whole lot. Looks like another short might set up here if this doesn't keep going higher. We should probably try to retest the low if you draw this down here. We may try to retest those lows, but we could continue just to go up higher. It looks like it's going to be a range day. We've been trending up for most of the morning, but it's starting to get volatile sideways, and so probably going to end up being a range day if we don't push higher before this is over. If we don't get above this resistance here pretty soon, this is going to be a range day most likely. At this point, I'm not ruling out the fact that we won't still go higher here, because we still got two measured moves we have not met. If we don't meet either one of them and we turn back down, that means we'll probably get a pretty good move down. So anyway, I hope this trade was helpful. I'll continue to try to do some occasionally, but I'm going to wrap this one up. This is Mac. We'll see you next time.